Good motherfucking morning. As you can see from the title of the video, we have a new evaluation account. But yesterday, I thought I blew my account. I was under the max loss limit. But last night, I was actually able to make a couple trades and get it a couple bucks out of the loss limit. So thankfully, we still have that account. But we do have a brand new evaluation account, so we can start off fresh. The past 2 days, live streaming, live trading with Max on his Discord. It's been great, even though on the surface it may not look like it. They've been right every single time. Yesterday, this close from getting a big trade, but I was stopped out by like a tick, which is completely fine. It happens. He even said this is a bad stop loss. Feel like I'm gonna get stopped out, but it's the best stop loss, and it happened. I couldn't even be mad. I feel like every day I learn something about the market and about myself. We just gotta keep learning. We just gotta keep experiencing the market. Over time, just by reading the market, I'll get a grasp of it. Clearly, I don't just yet, but eventually I will. I'm excited. Hopefully, we're able to pass this evaluation account. Today's Thursday. I'm not in a rush to pass it either. I'm just trying to take it day by day. You need to work and invest your money each month for years in order to become a millionaire. That is not true. Clearly you show it. You're not a millionaire and you've been doing that. It doesn't happen with the limited edition Snorlax card for a gain of $3. Brother. I'm getting more than $3 from these cards. More than $10, more than 20. Bro, I made thousands of profit last time I did this. He doesn't want to get an actual education and learn a trade to develop a career. Yeah, because I'm not getting a career in any of those jobs. Fuck no, bro. I'm good. He wants to pretend that he is learning about the market by looking at candlesticks fluctuate on stock futures. Consider it however you want. It'll make more money than a lot of people expect. In summary, he wants to get rich quick from gambling on stock futures and trading Blastoise and Pocahontas cards. I'd rather get rich doing that shit than fucking killing my body, wasting my time. Bro's flipping Disney princesses for a net profit of $5, yet he thinks he's on the path towards being a millionaire. Factor in the amount of time you are wasting trying to sell Pikachus, and you would be better off working at Wendy's. It doesn't really take that much time, just taking a picture and waiting for somebody to hit me up. It really doesn't take any time and energy. What's that song by J. Cole?
I'm just a product of poverty, full of narcotics to profit off quickly. My family tree got a history of users that struggle with demons, not really the hustler instincts. Therefore often my pockets was empty, so while some of my partner was serving up racks on the corners of project assemblies, me, I was starting to envy. Wanna be on the top where it's plenty, wanna be in a spotlight where every bitch want me like Rihanna dropping new Fenty. What I see in the sky, the villas of Scylla can't reach up too high evidently. Nah, shit, I can't reach up too high evidently. Never seen no one driving a Bentley. I can't be out here mopping up Wendy's.
Sorry, bro. It's actually funny because you're arrogant as fuck. Yet you have no idea what you're doing financially. Cedrix Cashflow still in debt. This one was pretty funny. He's in it's kind of funny. He says he doesn't want to slave a 9-to-5 job, but it's kind of okay doing the same stuff for little, like some jobs for pennies. He is in America. You get enough money with normal job. I mean, he's kind of young, but life flies. He will be doing 30. No, I'm not doing this when I'm 30. At least he got great genetics for muscle development so he can get girl. No, buddy, it's called hard work. You really think I got genetic, bro? I was thick bone when I got out of high school. Literally 140, no fucking muscle, and I used to play football. But I just found this shit hilarious, man. These guys don't realize I'm gonna be making money off of their attention. They're talking shit, but realistically, they're the ones that keep coming back consistently, and I fucking love it.
You know who I'm talking about?
With that being said, bro, I'm hyped, fool. That shit lit a fire in me. You don't know how much these comments fucking have me wanting to prove them wrong. But at the same time, I can't be trying to rush the process. I'm not trying to get rich quick. I'm not trying to get rich quick.
Not tomorrow, not next year, now. You don't need another quote. You don't need a sign. You already know. You already feel it.
A lot of people don't see the work that happens behind closed doors.
When no one's watching, You feel the frustration, the wasted time, the missed
You don't
chances.
understand, bro.
The old you is dragging your future through the mud, and you're letting it. Kill that version.
But
Kill the one with excuses.
I will say this.
I'm tired. I'm busy. I'll start Monday.
I do need
Monday,
a job
That's old you talk.
to make a little bit more. Just for a
The
little
one
bit.
waiting for the perfect moment
But for now, I'm not in a rush.
never sees one.
You guys act like it's
The one saying,
snap of
I'm
a
not
finger
ready.
easy to get a job.
No one ever is.
No. Every single
You
job
think
I've
Kobe
gotten
waited to feel like
has
training?
been through connections.
You think
There's,
Elon waited for the
there's never
perfect
been a time
market?
where you get a job off of Indeed
Winners move anyway.
or just by applying
That
through
voice in your
paper.
head, the
No,
one saying you're not
you
enough,
really need connections.
but it's worth it.
It does take money to make money though.
That
He's
old
not
you
wrong there.
Scrolls
And I ain't got
instead
none
of
of that.
starts,
Oh, barely any.
talks
Which
about
is why I'm
someday.
trying to make something with what
Someday
I
is a
got
liar.
by doing something I know
Someday
how
is
to
where
do.
dreams go to die.
Reselling
You
cards.
know how many say next month?
Say whatever you
Worse.
want. I feel
You
like
don't
I
need
know
more
what
time.
to do when it comes to reselling
need more
cards or
intensity.
reselling retro games. It's not gonna
You
get
need
me
to cut the
rich,
dead weight,
but it's
starting with the
a
dead
step
version of
forward
you.
towards it. And long-term
Thinks whatever,
investing,
lives
that shit will
however,
eventually come.
and still expects results.
I will literally gap
Old
you.
treats effort like an option. Comfort is
But that's why
poison.
I'm not in a rush. I'll
It
stay
whispers,
down. You
"You're
can view me
okay,"
while I'm down. I love it
while your potential
because
dies
I
in the
know
background.
every upload I make,
You weren't born for comfort.
they're gonna keep watching.
You were
But
born
speaking
to
of
rise.
uploads, the main reason we're doing this, remember, live streaming on YouTube, uploading videos consistently, is to become monetized. We'll get into all the trading, the pre-market shit in just a minute. But we're here to get monetized. Yesterday we got 20 hours. So once that updates, it's gonna be great. We are gonna be trying to get 30 hours a day. So I kind of need to start live streaming more and daily uploading. Yesterday I worked, so it was kind of hard for me to edit, but that's an excuse. No excuses, no more excuses. We are about 30 more bucks from being able to buy that Pokemon collection, which we're actually trying to get so we could sell individually. Bro, some of those cards go for 60 bucks. The guy literally doesn't know what he has, and that's the best kind of deal because you could literally not rip them off, but you know, I'm gonna be the one doing the work, searching up the prices and all that shit, and you can make a good flip with that. So that's gonna be great. The guy said he's willing to hold on to it too, which is amazing. So we're about 35 bucks away from that. Well, you guys will probably see it later in today's video, but these boxes, I ended up opening them because someone hit me up and they're like, you know, these go for 40 bucks. I was trying to sell them for 50. I'm like, you know what, whatever. I'll open it, get a card that's worth more, and flip it on your ass. And I did. I got a couple cards actually.
10 years from now, you will surely become someone. The big question is, who?
Whew. All right, first let's go ahead and do all the pre-market analysis. It is 5:55. Market opens in 40 minutes. Let's do this shit, man.
On the consistency point, no one cheers you for not drinking for a day, not smoking on a long drive, or not overeating for one night. No single workout or meal is ever impressive on its own. The reason so few people understand success is consistency never looks impressive in the moment, only at the end.
I wasn't born this motherfucker. I made him. At the bottom of insecurities, fear, self-doubt, lies, was me buried in the fetal position. How I got out of that was recognizing it, being honest with it, being truthful with it, and then fixing it.
Mistakes are not failures. Do not ever perceive a mistake as a failure. Perceive it as feedback. Everything is feedback. Pressure is a privilege. It really is. That's what makes you.
Every single successful person who's achieved great things, whether it's climbing Mount Everest, whether it's getting to the top of a company, whether it's being the best athlete possible, they've all failed more times than they'll be able to remember. But through those lessons that they've learned through those failures.
So off the rip, I was impatient. I came in aggressive with a whole contract. I should have done half a contract. Should have had better confluences. Should have stuck to my gut and listened to the trades that Max and Llama were doing. I believe I took some trades that they didn't even take, and just like always, I just ended up losing my first trade, and after that, just revenge trading, trying to get back. But yet again, I blew another evaluation account, which it's fine because I'm learning a lot about myself, about my emotions, about the stock market. It's just getting better at being patient. It really is.
I would pay for that.
No, because I'm in a relationship. But I would do
Don't
it
sound
to
like
just
it.
get to know him and like steal knowledge from him, like learning.
And
And ride in the Jeep.
and cheat on your boyfriend or husband. Right. So I mean, it's all
There
great
goes my
things.
account.
All great things. I would probably do it and
Yep.
to put on the whole day with Logan. 24 hours. And all he could say is, yes, ma'am.
Another
Yes,
blown
ma'am.
account. I know exactly what I've been doing wrong, and I keep doing it. You see how these guys just get off trading, but I fucking don't get the same trades as them, so I keep trading? That's a problem. It's called revenge trading, over trading. Another thing, contract sizes. I was using a full contract, 10 minis, which leads to bigger profits, but also bigger losses. So that's another thing. No patience. Get in and out the trades too soon. But, nah, there's no but. There's another learning lesson. What am I gonna do now? I'm getting another funder. I just gotta learn more too. More discipline. I'm about to go to the gym, sweat it off. Tomorrow's a new day. Got some videos to work on. At this point, I got a new evaluation account. So to start off this second evaluation, once again, I was impatient getting into trades and even getting out of them. I lost my first couple of trades, was down about 400 to 500, and I had a trade where I could have made that 400 to 500 back, but instead I closed it out at a profit of $100 just because I wanted to get a small win, but my take profit of $400 would have been taken and I would have been back at break even, but instead I had to continue revenge trading.
Order filled. Order filled.
There it goes. Alright, so main thing we're gonna see is if it breaks through the orb or if it's just gonna come back down here. Okay, there goes the orb. Now there is 4 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. High volume on this orb, which is pretty good. I want to see if there's high volume right here. 3 minutes left in this orb, or this 5-minute candle. We would want to see a strong close up here.
Nothing today I am proud of, nothing today I really appreciate deeply from my heart. Nothing of that came quick. It always involved a lot of sweat and suffering and pushing through and having patience and being persistent, being consistent, not giving up.
There's so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. Refuse to study a few more hours, refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gained the advantage.
Order filled.
Let's be great. Monday on top of Tuesday, Tuesday on top of Wednesday, Wednesday on top of Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Friday on top of Saturday, Saturday, Sunday. And start over. And start over. And start over. And start over. And true greatness is always evolving.
I trained Kobe Bryant for 9 years. For 9 years, every single time I saw him, I told him we don't have time. Every single day I wish I was wrong. I wish I was wrong. So whatever your need is, go get it now.
There it
go
goes.
Get it now.
When I seen that Bentley at the boxing gym, and I seen that diamond Rolex, I said, I want that.
Beautiful.
And I knew what it took.
I know people don't usually talk like that, but I want to be one of the greats. I'm inspired by the greats. I'm inspired by the greats here tonight. I'm as inspired by Daniel Day-Lewis, Marlon Brando, and Viola Davis as I am by Michael Jordan, Michael Phelps, and I want to be up there.
Without you or with you, there is always gonna be champions. With your name, this is your choice. You wanna put your name there? Okay, work hard. No? Bye-bye.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left?
When you grow up comfortably and in comfort and in peace and happiness and all those things, that will produce a very balanced person and a good person, but it will not create the will and the determination and the hunger
Now if this one
that you need
closes,
to be the best
this
in the
5 minute
world.
mark closes under here,
To be at
and
the
we have a
pinnacle of any
continuation.
game. In whatever you do, you've got to be a little bit gone to it. You're not all there. You've got to be almost insane to your craft. Not a lot of people can understand that.
See, this was a great read. I should have read it up here and seen that it liquidated and got it in right here, but I was scared of it breaking the orb.
Big enough, you
That's just
sacrifice
where I
enough.
didn't know.
You just work yourself to the bone.
3 minutes left in this 5 minute mark. This closes under here. It's a fair value gap, and that's a continuation for the
You were ready to behave.
for the ICT
like a
concept.
champion.
I do orb and I know a little bit of ICT. ICT is more confusing than the orb. The orb is more simple, but
basketball player, track star, RC animals.
I feel like you're able to use both of them together to create more confluences. You do want it to break through this fair value gap, confirming the reversal.
The fight was even up until last round, but I had something that he didn't have. Champion is just one who can come out at the last minute and close and show it.
There's no stopping a man that knows he's right and just keeps on coming.
So here we have a fair value gap. So once this confirms and breaks down through here, hopefully, which is what we're expecting. Right now it's inside the fair value gap. Once it breaks through, closes out with the 5 minute mark through there, it would be a fair value gap. So with the ICT that I learned from TJR, here's what it is. Wait for price to hit a key level, scale to the 5 minute frame, wait for a confirmation, which is a breaker structure, inverse fair value gap. This was the breaker structure. Now after the breaker structure, we wait for a 5 minute continuation, which is a fair value gap, order block, breaker block, or equilibrium. Here is the fair value gap. Then we wait in the 1 minute mark and wait for an inverse fair value gap, which this is possible. So if it comes back up here and bounces from there, it's calling it. So this last minute, we wanted to close outside of this fair value gap,
Whatever you're pursuing in the world,
which
whether
is,
it's tennis, sports, or
you know,
anything else, I feel
possible.
that I had the power to create my own destiny.
And then once it closes out of here, I do expect it to come back up here and bounce from here.
Every cell in my body, be in the present moment, forget about what happened in the past. Future is something that is just going to happen, but if you want a better future,
There it is, outside of the fair value gap, bounces back up here.
They're gonna tell you you can do it. They're gonna knock you down and doubt you. But guess what? The only person you need to achieve anything in this life is yourself.
If you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen.
I mean, even this one could turn into an inverse.
To be called champion of the world.
I think it's gonna come up here.
There's people that would die for that.
People that are running after that dream know they're going to have hard times.
There it
They keep
goes.
on running because they're saying within themselves,
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month.
That's the inverse right there.
Only one thing is
Fuck, I
true.
already tapped it.
I will be champion one day, I promise.
There it goes.
Order filled.
And shit, waiting for that.
You deserve everything you're going through.
Now we're waiting for it to
You'd
come back
rather
down.
Become good tomorrow than be good today. And this
Maybe we
immense,
should have been a little bit more
universal
patient.
and timeless truth is really boils down to the fact.
Damn.
Every single thing, every single challenge, struggle, or behavior that you ever want to adapt or avoid asks of you to attain it or to
I guess
fight
this
it
is where I would be
in
wrong,
this
but I wouldn't want to
present
have that
moment.
as my stop loss.
You are capable of so much, yet you choose to do so little. You have the physical and mental capacity to contribute something valuable to the world, and you elect to sit on the couch and waste away day after day, week after week, consuming everything.
Hopefully
and
it closes
contributing
under.
nothing. You have the option to go out in the world and do something that makes the world a better place, and
Nope.
you just choose not to. You know, there are people that
So I was
don't have
wrong.
a choice. There are people who are confined to the reality that you are choosing. And even on the
Damn.
days where they feel like going out in the world and doing something, they can't. And
A person's only limitation is in their development and use of their imagination.
There it goes.
The mind could
Should've
produce
been a little bit more
anything.
patient.
The mind could
I didn't even see that one.
conceive and believe. If your imagination could see it, it could come into this world. Whether everyone calls it unrealistic or whether everybody supports it, everything you see started in the imagination.
But Seneca says, a mind that is settled, a character that is at peace with itself, will always be home wherever it is, both in location and in time. The problem lies with us and not with the situation. And outrunning this or that occurrence of that fundamental problem is not a fix, and it only makes us more stressed, more tired.
Every being has
Damn.
a destiny loaded and coded within them. People want their dreams to come true. Well, you have to come true to yourself to have your dream come true. But if one establishes an intention, then through universal law, that intention is matched. Because so many people are listening to so many voices in their head, they're listening to so many external authorities, but within each being, there's a destiny trying to emerge.
Feeling lonely? Me too.
Tap it.
I feel
Wow.
lonely a lot.
There
But
it is.
what loneliness is,
Brother,
at its core,
thank you.
is a lack of understanding
Might even shoot
of
through.
who we really are.
Next couple of years, the next
It's gonna hit. You see, that was a beautiful ICT plus orb strategy combined.
Feelings
It's gonna hit.
versus discipline. And I hate
No way.
living according to your feelings. I hate acting according to your feelings. They get you messed up, dude.
No
They
way.
jack your life up. They get you in trouble because not all feelings are good. You cannot live your life based off of your feelings. Feelings do not equal reality.
Facts.
Feelings do not equal
Hit that shit.
results.
Won't get
There it is.
harder.
Wow.
Like, this is the hardest part.
Order
Thank
so
you.
if you can
All
just
right,
make
I'll
it
be
through
back.
this sunny day in months, and we think
Order filled.
because this storm is so powerful
I did
that
half
all
a
of our
contract.
dreams are going to be washed
Putting
away
it
with
up
it.
here at
But
65.
what if the storm
Bring it down
looked
here.
at you and said,
That's double 65.
if you
So it's a
stay
1 for
true,
2.
what's for you
If it hits my stop loss,
find
then it
you.
hits my stop loss. We up 600 though.
This is the comeback.
Damn.
Maybe you're in a rut,
Yeah, it
maybe
might-
you've
it
just
might go up.
experienced failure, or maybe you're
Or
just
not.
lost. But this is the part in your story where the momentum shifts.
This is an inverse.
This is where you find the drive that you've been looking for. It is now. This is the start
yeah,
of
it
your
could be
comeback. The
a
vision that
green
you have
closure.
for your future, everything you so desire,
liquidation
is
on the
begging
bottom.
you to pick yourself up
Could even
and
be a
begin
closed
your
red
journey.
candle with
Because the
liquidation on the
window
bottom.
is closing, and if you pass this one up, you very well may solidify your eternal existence within the dreadful cycle of stagnation.
When you find that sense of purpose, when you find what I call your life's
There it
task,
goes.
everything has a direction. Everything has a
I'll go
purpose.
get
Your energy is concentrated. It's not like you're just going down a single narrow pathway. It's not like life becomes boring and it's just about discipline and solving
Here's the
problems.
thing, these past
It's
2
actually the most
days
exciting
haven't been
thing
the
that could ever
worst.
happen to you, because you
Yes,
never
I've
have
ended
that
up
this
in
feeling
in
you
red
wake up in the
every
morning
single
and
day,
you
but I
realize
feel
what
like
you've accomplished.
every single
People
time I'm
connect
like
with all kinds of
this close. Wait, let me make sure
distractions
that
and
shit
boring
didn't zoom
and
in.
irritating things. You're able to cut it out. It's just the most marvelous piece of internal radar.
Yeah, that
you
shit
can have.
might actually hit
So
my
I
stop loss
genuinely wish
before it
that
hits my take
everybody
profit.
can find that kind of internal radar.
What was it? Okay, didn't zoom in.
are
Let's
the
check in
creator.
something.
You are creating every aspect of your life. You're creating time.
Yeah, I feel like these past couple of days it hasn't been the worst.
You're creating bad habits.
I've been close, very close, especially yesterday. Barely stopped out by like one
You're
tick.
creating everything. You're creating things that you don't like. You're creating things that you love.
Here in a bit, I'm gonna go to the gym.
Creative being, and you need to be continuously creating in order to maintain momentum and energy.
The undisputed first law of personal growth is this.
Whole lot of liquidation here on the bottom. This one liquidated a crazy ass doji. You can't even see the fucking body of that candle. What this means is a whole lot of insecurity or unsureness. The market doesn't know what it wants to do. It's looking like here there's liquidity. I don't know what sell side or buy side liquidity means just yet.
Twists and turns, and it's so important to just embrace them all with an open
mind.
But
yeah, it's not looking good for my stop loss.
Understand that you're in a constant state of evolution and growth, and growth sometimes is amazing and it feels great and it's beautiful, and on the other end, growth sometimes is also incredibly painful and uncomfortable, and it's the ability to be able to embrace all those seasons, all those facets.
That's crazy. Crazy ass inverse right here. Damn, now it's going up.
Forward is progress.
Alright, I think I might wait.
They all matter.
I don't know if I'm gonna call it a day or not.
If 6 months slip by without you achieving your goals,
$500 isn't bad.
It's okay.
It's
As long as you're
1/6
here,
to my
time is your
target.
ally. You are enough. You are deserving. You are capable. Life isn't a race.
So I dropped the sizing down to 3 minis.
Order filled.
So this high, if it goes past this one, it would disrespect that high. I expect this one to be a fair value gap, but could possibly turn into a fucking normal fair value gap and come back up to this orb. Which, now thinking about it, might be the case. Actually, cut it, fuck. Cut it. Fuck. I want to switch to a long, cause yeah, that's for sure the case. Unless this one's a fair value gap, keeps a lower high and continues to go down. Nope. I'm just gonna shoot right past it. There it is.
Order filled.
New high. You just flip the script. Oh. Well, ain't that bitch, huh? Actually, what if... Fuck, I don't want it to be too
Order
late.
filled.
I'm gonna put it at the top. There it goes. 5-minute candle just started, so to see an orb, 5-minute candle close above the orb, it's gonna be a while. We need another green candle. I'll take the 200, man.
Order
Hit it,
filled.
thank you. I think it's gonna keep going up. Now, let's see if this is an orb breakout. 3 minutes left. It's holding. Even this green candle is holding. Now this is where patience has to play into effect. There it goes. 2 minutes left. It could, oh my god. What the fuck? Now that is the type of volatility we want to see on an orb breakout. We need to keep this above the orb for 1.5 minutes. That is crazy. And I hope there is a retest, because if there's no retest, this shit can just shoot the fuck up. When was the last time we were? Damn, we haven't been this high in a while. One more minute left. Orb breakout. Could get rid of this one. I mean, shit, this was a fucking fair value gap that shot up actually. Could get rid of this one. This was a fair value gap too. It's looking like we're breaking out of the orb. Now, let's wait for the retest. There it is, 5-minute candle, broke out of the orb. We're waiting for it to come back down here, either into this fair value gap or tap the orb, and then bounce back up. Just use half a contract. Here it comes, here it comes. Get ready to buy. There it is.
Order filled.
Now, real question is it gonna hold? I'm gonna have it down here so I don't get stopped out. We hope this is the retest we're looking for. You want this to close above, to come up here. 4 minutes left in this orb. A lot of people will get stopped out, so I'm trying to not to get stopped out. Dude, we might still get stopped out, and it might still go up. There it goes. I'm getting edged. Please bounce up from there. Bounce up from there. Oh my god. Don't do that. Bounce up. Retest up. Retest up. Retest up. See, a little bit more patience is needed with this strategy. I'm willing to drop my fucking stop loss right here, man. Just to wait it out, because yesterday, bro, we barely got stopped out. 3 minutes left in this. If it closes inside the orb, we are cooked. And it basically means that it's just gonna fall back down or dance around that edge of the orb. I'm gonna want it to shoot up through this fair value gap. This could be the retest that we were waiting for. Well, we didn't wait for it, but that we're looking for. Because this is most definitely just getting people stopped out. Or at least through the orb once again. Damn, that might fucking show that it's not gonna go. 3 minutes left in this 5-minute candle. We wanted to close outside of the orb once again. Now, I don't know if you guys see what I see, but there's this fair value gap that's right on this fucking orb, and it's just bouncing off of here. So that might be bearish unless it just shoots through it. Unless it's just getting rid of all the fucking people that were stopped out right here. And then it just rapidly shoots up again. Not a whole lot of volume. It's not like these big institutions are making the orders themselves. I don't know, man. I was about to say I should close right here. Yep.
Order filled.
There's only 100. Is it gonna bounce up from there? Let's try this out. Oh, fuck, dude. 5-minute candle just started.
Order filled.
Putting those 100 at risk to try to make. Yeah, it's gonna hit my stop loss. I'm going to the gym. Inverse fair value gap or back into the orb. One or the other. Uncertainty in the market. Oh, there it goes. Like that one guy said, nothing more bearish than a failed bullish.
Order filled.
Yep. He's gonna fucking fall. And we back to square one. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day. Beautiful. Now there is this one that has yet to be filled in, so it can be exactly that. We look here at these highs and lows. We just broke structure. Lower high, lower low. Looks like we broke structure. Guys, we broke structure. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? Now we gotta break a structure. We gotta wait for a fair value gap, which could be this one. Is this in the 5-minute? Yep, it's in the 5-minute. 5-minute fair value gap. That's the only one yet to come. And then a 1-minute inverse fair value gap. So I expect it to close out here at this 5-minute. No, this one's crazy. 1-minute chart just started. 5-minute chart just started. Here we see this. A fair value gap that can form is right here. Yep. So we got this 1-minute fair value gap. An inverse fair value gap that we're expecting. Don't come back up here yet. Oh well, was this no? That wasn't a 5-minute. That might shoot through that, so that might invalidate it. Or not. What we can do is put this right here. Move the SL to profit. Now we wait to see if this 5-minute candle is able to close under this 5-minute fair value gap, which is not looking like it. We're liquidating down here 1 minute into this candle with a healthy body candle. Healthy body candle. Yep. Oh, inverse fair value gap right there already. Skip. Oh wait, no. Whoa. Here's the fair value gap. So we already passed the fair value gap. Here's the inverse fair value gap. Oh, whoa. It's happening. It is happening. So we saw the break of structure right there. We saw the fair value gap right there. And we saw, wow. Now if I would have seen that, oh dude, I gotta zoom out more. That makes sense. And here's the confirmation, which we got in before the confirmation, which is wonderful. And we have our stop loss where we basically get wrong in the confirmation. So if we're wrong, at least we're in profit. I like ICT and the orb combined actually. I actually really think that works. Double tap. There it goes. We need you to fully inverse. Candle, wick, and flip. Or this is just bullish fucking 5 minute. But it is a break of structure. Lower lows.
Order filled.
Oh, profit. But still closing. Let me see. Still think it's, yeah, there it is.
Order filled.
As long as the body doesn't close outside of here. I should have waited a little actually. Because the body is not closing outside of there. Watch it still flip. Do 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 do. Dude, this orb is crazy. Like, something tells me the orb is just gonna break through. Oh, there it goes. Nah, I'm gonna hop off, man. I think this is good enough. I'm chilling. But these extra trades kind of just got me learning more and more, for sure. 50% win rate. This new evaluation, we got 22 trades, smaller trades. I'm trying to fix my contract size. I'm trying to see what's the right contract size to fucking. Wait, oh my god, I'm dumb. Yep, it's still going down. This truly was an inverse candle, or inverse fair value gap. I just had it too small. Wow, I was right. We just needed to keep going down. Damn, that wick though. That wick is brazy. Oh, healthy candle closure. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, that's exactly the type of candle we like to see. Now we need that back to back. That wick and flip. Bro, this shit can even go under here. But we're not gonna fucking be greedy. We're taking that 300. I'll take the 300. Okay, even come back down here now. Wow. Watch, it's gonna stop some people out here. So I gotta have it at a safe place before I get stopped out by one tick. Damn. For sure bearish. Look at all these wicks. Now that's a healthy candle we don't want to see. It's about to break through this fair value gap. Hopefully not. You showed you were inversing. Why would you do that to us? Damn. Stopped out. Or not. See, this is what I mean.
Order filled.
Comes back up to stop people out and it's gonna fucking shit on it. Shit on the market. Should've stopped it at fucking 500. Bro, these wicks. God damn. It's bullish now. It's just dancing around this fucking orb. And it still closes inside the fair value gap. Oh no, a little bit out, but it's gonna fucking tank.
Order filled.
has yet to close above here. Not gonna lie, this is a trade I might be able to just walk away from. I'll go to the gym and come back and I'll still be in this trade. Oh my god, dude. This is the third time it just bounces from here, bro. Not even the 5-minute mark wants to close in there. If I walk away, I'm leaving it right here, man. I'm gonna have to go, man. I have to go to the gym. Oh, uh-oh. Not that way. Not that way. Damn.
Order filled.
Should have read it from this fucking much of liquidation, but damn. I really thought it was gonna be bearish. It's about to shoot up now. Yep, there it goes. Holy shit. It's about to shoot the fuck up. One last orb break attempt, I guess. Damn it. Damn, a whole lot of volatility. But what is it? Volatility. There it goes. There it goes.
Order filled. It's actually a great retest.
hit my 600. Damn, I would have hit my 500, but I think it's gonna hit the 600. Fucking greed, man. I was greedy. My 500 would have hit.
Order filled.
I need to learn that lesson. I've been crazy. I could have hit this and then came back down and go up. So I need to learn. I need to learn that lesson. Now this is actually what pissed me off. Greed. Something I had to go through. This is the first time greed gets the best out of me. As you can see, I had to take profit at $500. But I guess that was not enough for me, where I felt like I had to raise it up to $600 just because I believed it was going to keep on going up. Well, the $500 take profit got hit, but since I moved it up to $600, that did not get hit, and I came back down for a profit of a little over $100, I believe. I need to take this as a learning lesson, keep my take profit at the initial take profit. I came to later find out why it hit that key level and went back down. There was basically another high at that point where it just bounced off of there, and you know, the algorithm just stopped people out that had shorts. And after this, I just kept revenge trading where I could have been up 700 and called it a day. But instead, I kept trading and called it a day at $400.
Order filled.
There it is. 402, 402, 402. Could have been at 600, bro. We were literally like one tick away. I really think it's gonna fucking... It's gonna wick down. Yeah, whatever. That's it for today's live stream. Longer than expected. Been a roller coaster of emotions, roller coaster of trades, but I learned a lot today. As every day. Just because of the experience, man. I'm learning how to control my emotions. I'm learning when to enter trades. I'm learning what trades to enter and what trades not to enter. I don't know. It's been a good day. Even though we blew an account in the morning, we got another one and ended up in the positive. This is the first day in a while where we end up green, and we just gotta get the small wins. I'm not gonna lie, we just gotta get the small wins, and I'll take it. I will take it. Now, what I am gonna do is lock myself out for the rest of the day, and even when the other market opens, I'm gonna lock myself out. Look at that. If only I had my initial bias, but it's all right. Great live stream. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Catch you. And I'm not gonna lie, the next day wasn't any better. I blew that exact same account in less than 15 minutes. And the reason I believe I did that is, one, I woke up late, and two, the night before I lost to another one of the 7 cents. You guys can try to determine which one that one was, but it wasn't good. Just a whole lot of regret on those aspects, on these past couple of evaluations. Like I said before, if I'm not focused on the right habits, I can't expect to do good in trading, and that's been a result of it. Now I'm working on my habits and doing everything right. trading goes right. But when I'm focused on the wrong habits and the wrong things, then trading seems to go wrong. I am taking a break a little bit from trading just so I can get back on my good habits and on the 75 hard grind, which I am documenting on SBCedrix. So make sure you go ahead and check out that channel. But for now, let's take a week off of trading and see how it goes once we come back.